All right, welcome to day 52 of building an edible flower farm in my garage. I have taken hydroponic setup, put it up in my garage, and now I'm starting to grow and test edible flowers, leafy greens and herbs. And so far we've had a lot of progress going in the system. As you can see, we have a lot of edible flowers coming forth. I have already been visiting some restaurants with these edible flowers and they love the idea about cultivating these indoors. When you grow edible flowers indoors, there's a lot of advantages if you compare it to flowers coming from outside, because we don't have any pests in here. We can control the pests by these yellow fly traps, and that really makes sure that we don't have to spray with any pesticides or any bad stuff. And we have some winners, some different edible flowers that are starting to pop out. And what we see here is some different varieties of edible flowers in this wall. Here we have some pak choi, I grew some basil, we have some violas growing. The violas are very, very slow growing. The cornflower so far is doing pretty great. And the tagetes, of course, is also growing pretty good. And we are still not sure what this one is called, but in Denmark it's called a biblomme. This is the wall of edible flowers that we have. And if you've been following the journey so far in the other videos, you would know that we tried growing some calendula over here. And then we tried growing some toothache, but they really just became too big and required too much water, too much nutrients, and made the climate inside very humid. So now we've changed all these. Now we're testing some new calendula varieties here. We're testing some dianthus flowers. And then what I did was I propagated some arugula, only one plant per rock wool cube. I'm testing romaine, where we put 1 seed and 2 seeds in per rock wool cube. And we are testing some different dianthus varieties here. What we have is we have some red crisp salad, 2 seeds per rock wool cube and 1 seed per rock wool cube. And here we have some green romaine and some green crisp as well. So that's really what's happening. What we can see here is the pak choi is really growing good in the system. We have some red pak choi down here, we have some green pak choi. And this one I've tested, so what happens if we use 1 seed, 2 seeds and then 3 seeds per rock wool cube. So far the best results has definitely been just using 1 seed per rock wool cube. And down here we have, I think, 2 seeds per rock wool cube and then 1 seed on the red pak choi. But I've also harvested a lot on the 1 seed red and green pak choi here. I'm trying to get some data points now on how much weight can we get on the harvest. So I just harvest the outer leaves and then I continue to do this, and then I note down how much weight I'm harvesting on these as well. So on this side is more like a leafy green side now, but still we have some different edible flowers coming. So that's really what's happening inside the system right now. So far, as I said, I got some great response on these edible flowers. Look how awesome they are. Just look how awesome this looks. And I've harvested edible flowers, I think 4 days ago, 5 days ago, and just look how many flowers really starting to pop out again already. So that's pretty awesome. I had the first viola flower, but they're super slow, and I think what we have to do is we have to test some different varieties. We have to find some different seeds and then test them and see what varieties are faster than the others. So that's basically what's happening right now in the system. If you are interested in the grow setup, you can find all of this. It comes with a kit. It's available on nordichydro.com. And besides this, I think the next video we will be doing some breakdown of the economics of this system. And then we will really try to figure how much money can we make from a small setup like this, just purely selling edible flowers. Long term, of course, we also want to do this on salads, and we want to keep you updated and keep you posted about everything that's going on. So if you like this kind of content, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber, and then you can watch all the other videos available on our YouTube channel as well, so you can see how we really started this up, how we propagated all the things, and how we've been running the irrigation. I've changed, by the way, the nutrient schedule. I've changed the nutrients, but we're also gonna come into that on a later video. So I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoy this kind of content. If you are looking for hydroponic equipment, if you are looking for seeds, for lights, for other stuff like that, we've been testing a lot of these types of equipment for years by now. And if you are interested in starting up your own grow, then you can get all the equipment, all the knowledge, all the lights on nordichydro.com. I hope to see you there, and happy growing!